Um, how is everyone doing this morning? I hope you're well.
Yes.
Today is August 23rd, 2025. And this is different day than yesterday was, and I'll explain that in a moment. Before we get started, though, I would like to ask you to do something. I would like to ask you to bow, if you will, with your eyes, because there's something I want. I want to take us to a place of relaxation and you'll see. So would you indulge me for a few moments by closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I ask you to focus on releasing every distraction. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Feel relief instead of tension in your body. Free yourself from any tension, anything that you're focusing on other than where we are today. Understanding that there is no past, there is no future. It's only now. And I'm asking you to focus on your breathing so that all of us can remain in the now. Remembering that our bodies is simply the earth, yet we are spirit. So if you will, separate your body from who you are at the moment and become one with the spiritual essence of who you were created to be. In doing so, connect to the light, become one with it, become one with the Creator, one with our ancestors. Feel the vibration of you and the universe as you become one with it. Erasing from your mind those things that are flowing through it. Release from your mind the desire to focus on any of those thoughts. At this moment, just let it flow. Continue to breathe and be aware of your breathing. Feel it in your body. Feel it in your spirit, your soul. It's imperative that we vibrate with the universe. Our mutual rhythm is what brings change to the earth. Our mutual rhythm is what opens up the wisdom of all things to us. The rhythm with the universe shows us how far we are from religion, from secular religion. Shows us not only how far we are from religion, but it also shows us how close we are to each other, to our Creator, to our ancestors. Let this energy flow with you. Remembering that all energy has its genesis in the universe. All energy comes from our Creator. Therefore, no energy is negative. It's simply misappropriated, is used inappropriately. We are here to vibrate with the universe to the extent that the energy that's being used inappropriately, we are able to appropriate it for the benefit of humanity. Watching the dismantling of a system that's anti-human, knowing that we are here not only to watch, not only to see what's happening and changing, but we are the catalysts that our Creator has brought into this earth for such a time as this. We are the catalysts of change. We are the God who changed things through the energy, through our spiritual being, through the wisdom that is birthed by the cosmic femininity. This evening, I want to talk about it in a moment, yet I want you to just breathe just for a moment or two, reflecting on what has been said, what resonated with you, allowing yourself to be one with everything that's spiritual, leaving your body with the earth, and you realizing the oneness, the unicity of yourself and all others, becoming more aware of who you are. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you. I want to, before we start with questions, I want to ask you to be, well, I want to inform you rather that, if you don't already know it, that we are going to have a major experience tonight. That experience has everything to do with what is called the black moon. The black moon appears pretty much every 33 months. And it's when the full moon appears 4 times in a season. And the energy of the black moon is extremely powerful. It has the power to have a major effect on us whether we realize it is the black moon or whether we know anything about it or not, it has a major impact on us. It is supposed to appear at 2:09 Eastern Time, a.m. tonight or early morning. It speaks to a new beginning. The power of it in Leo speaks to reflection of self, granting opportunity to set your intentions. A period when you have to be very careful about the intentions that you set. Because this energy is not like any other energy. This is not a time for you to embrace the energy with a desire for a car, a house, anything material. This is about you becoming aware of you. And this is a time for you to release all of those things that have held you back and that have led you into a place of being less than you were created to be. For us, I set my intentions for us. And that intention is for us to fully embrace who we are, to fully embrace the reappropriation of the energy that has been inappropriately used worldwide for more than 500 years. Tonight, just in the morning, it is my desire that all of us be beneficiaries of this extraordinary energy. And our focus will be on humanity with a deep desire to deliver the world from the mindset of the Neanderthal, bring to an end the fear that humans are experiencing right now, ending the ruthless powers that has brought the earth and humanity to a brink of being no more. We are here because we have chosen to follow the pathway that has been laid before us. There are going to be many deaths, and I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about emotions. The emotional attachment to things must die. The emotional attachment to church must die. Because anything that does not inform us as to who we are is death to us. And church does not do that. Only spirituality opens our eyes and our hearts to be who we were created to be. the black moon, the energy of it, the energy that the universe, that our creator, that our ancestors makes us aware of, is here for a purpose. It is not to be taken lightly. Don't take yourselves lightly. Elohim, one yet many. One yet many what? In our vernacular is one yet many gods. We are the image that we are supposed to be. And we have sought to embrace it. And I do believe that it has been embraced, and we are where we are because we have accepted that we are beyond becoming. We are Elohim. We are the light of humanity. We are the most powerful beings in this earth because of knowing who we are. All of us are what we are because we are. We must see ourselves beyond mere humans, embrace the spiritual essence without any focus on your body right now. As the life of everything in this earth had its genesis and a Kabbalon, we must always remember that as we move forward. The black moon, the melanin that brings life to everything. The Ankh, which has been identified as male and female, also is identified as life and eternal life, is also identified as the womb of the cosmic mother. The oval at the top, the womb, the cross arms, the ovaries, and the extension from the womb being an entrance into the womb for the benefit of a seed being left there for maturation. And it is only activated by melanin. And here we are, seeing that in our minds and our heart, and now activating it for a newness of life, for a precious new beginning for all of humanity. And as we end and become and raise questions, if there are any, I simply say to you, if this has resonated with you, join me in saying Ashe.
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 Are there any questions or concerns about anything? Are there any statements or comments? Last week, we spoke of the energy that is being utilized. That energy being utilized to harm humanity and to control everything in the earth. With our intentions set at appropriating this energy so it can be used in a righteous manner as it was intended from the beginning. As we see this, embrace this, know that the task is a noble task. This is nothing to play with, neither is it something to argue about in yourself. Don't struggle with who you are. Just be who you are. No one can tell you who you are unless you allow them to. You should know who you are now. The darkness that has been maligned all of these years has introduced itself to us. And the introduction of this darkness has allowed us to see that this darkness, this melanin, speaks to the unknown. And without understanding it, it will not do what it's supposed to do because we wouldn't recognize it if it did. So now understanding the power and the life of melanin, understanding the wisdom of darkness, knowing that it brings understanding and knowledge. We who are on this journey, we are light that travel in darkness, and we are darkness that brings light. During the day, we put on our robe of enlightenment. During the night, we put on our robe of desire for discernment, a desire to receive wisdom. And our ancestors has granted that to us. Let no one tell you that you're a pagan because you acknowledge and embrace our ancestors. Let no one call you a pagan because you have embraced the essence of Elohim, who you are. Let no one make you ashamed of being who you are. One of the examples I would like to leave with you is very simple. When an African woman has braids, she's considered to be an outcast, or she's considered to be quote unquote ghetto. When a white woman has braids, she is exotic, but both have the same thing. We have to make sure that we don't get caught up in these tropes, these racist tropes that subconsciously causes us to be ashamed of who we are. Our blackness is because we are life. Our love is because of the melanin. Our personality is one of Mayat, seeking only to do the right thing, being righteous and ushering in righteousness, that all of us may experience the fullness of life in this earth, in our bodies, as well as in the spiritual realm. Having said to you that we are as above, we are that already. We are spirit. We are wisdom. And as that wisdom, spiritual essence resonate deeply with us, we become as above, so is below. And the vibration of what is above vibrates throughout our bodies, causing waves because of the manifestation of spirit in the midst of earthly spirit, which is water. It's no coincidence. It's a reality of knowing who we are. Patience. Patience. Patience is not what we think it is. Patience is waiting for something. When there is only the now, there isn't anything to wait for. Because everything that has happened, will happen, is happening right now, in the now. You don't have to understand it logically, because there is no logic to spirituality. It just is. Thank you.
Talk about the fullness of life.
The fullness of life in this earth is expressed through the allegory that's told in the what is called the New Testament. The fullness of life is experienced when we are as much one with our spiritual essence as we are with this earthly, this material world. Deliverance, after having crucified all the things that has blinded us, we resurrect into spiritual and material deliverance. And in doing so, we function in the spiritual world just as easily as we do in this material world, and nothing can stop us. There are no walls that we cannot go through, and there's no distance that we have to travel in time. There are no murderous attitudes that are able to become destructive in the earth. There's no famine. There are no races. They're only people. There are cultures, but all cultures are respected for what they are, knowing that all energy, all life emanates from the womb of the Creator. So when I talk about the fullness of life, a life that frees us from trauma, a life that shows us how we are to interact with each other, life that receives its vibration from above and not below, a life that removes all divine energy from those who have used it inappropriately. A life where we don't have to be inspired to meditate, where we don't have to be inspired to commune with the ancestors. It is a constant and consistent behavior that we live without coercion. We live it because we desire to be who we were created to be. Does that help you?
It does. Thank you.
Yeah. Are there any other questions?
Grand Rising family. I simply have an affirmation of all that's been said and all that you've said. I desire, that's my intent. I desire, I decree, I declare that I, in unison with the universe, with you and with you all, that I resonate in oneness. We all resonate in oneness with the universe. And as we live in this physical form, that energy resonates through us, from us, to others. That any unright energy, any energy that's not appropriate, that's misappropriated, that's used in any way that is out of balance and out of resonance with the universe, I'm a transponder. I'm a transmitter. I'm a receiver. I receive that as I walk in my day-to-day activities. I receive that energy and immediately transform that energy to that which is its original purpose as received from the universe. That it immediately is transformed so that it is beneficial to all humankind. I receive all that has been said. I will act on all that has been said through my resonance in unison with the universe. Ashe.
Ashe.
Shay.
Ashe.
Yeah.
Ashe.
We are entering the month of September. It is crucial that we hold tight the knowing, not the faith, not the trust, but the knowing our purpose. Knowing our purpose. If you don't know who you are, you don't know your purpose. We have one purpose, and that is to create in the image and likeness of a Akabalon. Hold on to that. The substance, the material of our creative creative abilities is right in our face, and it's going to be more prevalent during the period of suffering, differently than the suffering is now, beginning as we cross the bridge into the next 3 to 4 months. We will have much to bring into order. This day is our new beginning. This is the entrance into the Holy of Holies, meaning that this is the entrance into a place that holds enlightenment. This period, the treasure chest of all enlightenment and righteousness will be made available to all of us. Your mindset has to be right. Your desire has to be pure. Your journey has to be sure, no doubt. Travel this journey in power, but more importantly, in love and kindness. Love and kindness is the source of our power that embraces and speaks to the hearts of everyone on this earth. We were brought out of buildings. The scripture says that God does not live in buildings. The scripture talks about no building being able to contain the presence of our Creator. And we're not in buildings because the buildings that we were in were dedicated differently than who we are. They are not capable of holding who we are. We are no longer in containers. Our words, our energy, our presence is ubiquitous. No building to confine us. No building to. Only the universe that we are one with can teach us who we are, and only we can embrace that reality. I'm done. Comments, questions? The universe, the creator, the ancestors have spoken today. The question is, are you embracing the message? It's just both a collective choice as well as an individual choice. We can't embrace it collectively if we don't embrace it individually.
Yeah. I embrace it. I had a lot going through my head since Monday night, and some of it I just kind of struggled with. This was timely, and I embrace everything. Thank you. I think it was needed.
Thank you. Thank all of you. It's your heart of desire
Yeah.
that brings the message from the ancestors. No longer are we looking for anything because we know that we are everything. Be the light, be the darkness. Both are intertwined and both are necessary. Ashe.
Ashe.
Shay.
Ashe.
Ashe.
I'm done.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Anyone?
When you get off Zoom, off the phone, whatever whatever you're using to be engaged in these conversations, sit with it for a while before you interact with anything or anyone. Just sit with it for a few. Just breathe. Just breathe. Inhale, but when you exhale, exhale longer than you inhale. Transform all of the energy that's seeking to distract you. Transform it into the light that's necessary for you to see. Exhaling longer than you inhale. Inhaling the essence, the spirit of the life. Exhaling everything that's material that blocks your vision.
Thank you. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. If that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.